You were part of Kevin-Prince Boateng coming to town. Do you regret it?
I regret it.
You do?
Yes.
Why?
I regret it because I did it with all my heart and my mind. I was then working at the BBC. And I took it upon myself that he was a good player. I needed to support the system. At that time, the FA were, what if?
This was Kwesi Nyantakyi's FA.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if? But I had to, exert some pressure on the president and a few others, and the switch went through. Now, Paul, do you know that Kevin is not played in any AFCON qualifier?
But when you brought him in, what was the first game he played?
One of the friendlies, I think, against Jamaica before the World Cup.
In England?
In England.
Yeah.
Yes. But the truth is that since he came to the national team, it looked too opportunistic in my liking. If I reflect and see what happened subsequently, the fact that he won't play in an AFCON qualifier against DR Congo. 3 days later, we are playing a friendly against England. He turns up. The players revolt. He's sent away.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
At the Wembley game?
Yes.
Oh, this happened at the Wembley game?
Yes, the players revolted. Yes. The players revolted. Because they are going to DR Congo to go and play a very difficult away AFCON qualifier.
And he won't show up?
He won't show up because he claims he was injured. 3 days later, we are playing England. He turns up, I want to play. The player said no. Monkey no go work, babungo can't chop.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So it looked opportunistic in my nature. And upon reflection, it's been the same story. It's been the same story. So I think that we should have a new approach.
But he scored a great goal for us in South Africa.
Paul, what is the long-term benefit? After one tournament, you disappear?
And everyone believed that he gained admission to AC Milan because of BlackStars.
It is true.
He would never.
It is true. He wouldn't have. His career was going awry before the BlackStars came for him. And when the BlackStars came for him, yes, he did well. But in the long-term effect, what effect did it have? It is what has led to the growth in the number of players not wanting to commit early, only want to commit when the World Cup is here. And that's why...
It's a Kevin story.
Yes, and that's why I think that you come to this point. That's why I'm vehemently opposed to Hudson Odoi in particular and Nketiah coming to play for the BlackStars. And I say these things for these reasons. Number one, our former coaches, Kwesi Appiah, Chris Hughton, and our current coach, Otto, have all made efforts to reach these guys.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes.
Since Kwesi Appiah?
Yes.
Yes.
They've made efforts for them to play for Ghana. Out of respect for such a respectable person for this country, you turn them down. These coaches go, you turn them down. Our FA president, the current FA president, has been there, met their families. They reject it. Now it's time for the World Cup, and you see that your career is maybe in the 10, somewhere in the corner, and you want to come. What message? You asked this question. It was a salient question. What message does it send to the other
signal
people?
are we sending?
Yes, and I look at it, and sometimes you look at the performances on the pitch. You look in some matches against Chad. I looked at us losing the ball in the middle of the field. If it was Mubarak Wakaso, he would put his leg into that tackle and stop the ball. But some of these players, I won't mention the names, the public know. Some of these players, because they got the national team call up on a silver platter, they think it's easy. Look at the ball Sibo played on Sunday. He lost the ball. He knew that it could result in a goal. He put himself on the line.
Even Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan really did.
Yes. And I juxtapose it with Hudson Odoi. Odoi is somebody who played for Hearts of Oak. You played together with Abedi Pele.
Oh, that's Odoi's son?
Yes. That's Odoi's son.
Odoi Plywood?
Yes.
Tlemcen Odoi?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. When did he go to London? When did Odoi go to London?
Many years ago. So you see, when
Hearts of Oak was Odoi.
Oh, yes.
Are you serious?
So when you have your teammates like Abedi Pele, who had the opportunity of their children playing for the French national team, but they impressed upon them to do this, For me, it's a crying shame that such a player who has experienced the last people of Ghana.
Or maybe the young man didn't listen to him.
Maybe, and it is
But
possible.
when they grow, they don't
yes,
listen.
it is possible. They have their freedoms there and all of those things. But at this point, we must send a message. Even for me, I'm not talking emotionally, I'm talking out of experience. And what message we send to people in the future.
But is that all what it's about? I'm asking you, I'm going to him. Is that all what it's about? What it is also about? It's about winning the World Cup or going to the World Cup to do well with resources. Human resources. I'll come to you. You keep that question. Saddick, let me take your introductory remarks on this whole conversation about should we call someone. I mean, what Ibrahim said that has surprised me, which I didn't know, was the amount of incursions we have made onto these families. 3 FA coaches, 3 FA presidents, and they all said, no, I won't play for Ghana. Is that what they said, or they said, give me some time to think about it?
We followed reports like that, and the time they want us to give to them to think about it is about them weighing the options, whether they will have an opportunity. Their first option is to play for the European country. It is not about thinking about playing for the Black Stars. They want to bid their time and see if the England call-up will come and be consistent. If the German national team call-up will come. And Saani makes a very good point. I think that the root cause of some of these issues has got to do with their parents. For those I've spoken to, about 90% of them, and Tony Yeboah has said this to me and to others publicly. He had a nephew in England. He's also Yeboah. He played for the German, was it Netherlands? Austria. Under 20, yes. Says he would never advise him to play for Ghana.
This is what Tony Yeboah said.
Of course, he said it publicly.
Why?
I don't know. A lot of the dads will rather choose or advise their kids to play for the European
country. Is it
country.
those dads who have played football?
Some of them have played.
Those who haven't
Tony
played.
Yeboah is supposed to be a legend and can easily influence a nephew to play for Ghana when he was in top form. But he said he would never advise him. So there is an issue, because if you have parents who have played for the national teams of Ghana and who have kids outside the country, then it would have been easier. But these are people who are advising them to bid their time and wait to get national team call-up in England or Germany or Netherlands. And if they don't have, this is an African problem. It happens with Nigeria, Iwobi and co. They wait at a point where the call-up is no more coming.
But Iwobi has played AFCON.
Yeah, he's played in AFCON, because at a point he realized that the crack team that England has will
There's
be
no space for
near impossibility for him. For Chancellor Mbemba, for Gal Kakuta, played for Chelsea. At the height of his career, DR Congo went calling for 3-4 years. When he turned 30, then all of a sudden he became a Congolese. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka played 1 or 2 games for England at 32 or 30, then decided that there is a Congolese blood flowing through him.
But I saw Amad Diallo playing for Cote d'Ivoire today. I was so impressed.
Yes,
of course.
He's been playing for
them for
like 20 years.
Yes.
That guy is going somewhere, man.
The relationship between the French countries, especially Cote d'Ivoire, there is an issue of the player knowing that this is my roots.
Okay.
Because Abedi Pele has done something that needs to be commended, and we normally underrate the contribution that Abedi has done. Because Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew, apart from their form and the luster that comes with them, they also have the privilege that they can walk into teams in France and get national team call-ups.
Yes.
But Abedi Pele's influence.
Ayew,
Andre Ayew.
When he was on top form for Marseille, the French will pick him.
At the age of 16, he was playing in the Marseille first team. Automatically, he could have played for the French national team.
No, remember when they loaned him to Ale Avignon?
Yes.
And then Celastete went for him for the under-20. That was when the French national team call-up came.
Yes.
When they realized,
it came.
Yes,
of course.
After we called him for under-20.
Yes. After we called him for the under-20, because
we won.
He was the best player at Ale Avignon when Marcel wanted him to develop some muscles before he comes back, and then we brought him for the African under-20 championship. Then, and that's when the French national team call-up came, and everybody thought, no, they would just decide to play for France. He came to play for the under 20 team.
Yes.
Then,
I see.
because we had already won the WAFU. So it depends largely on the parents' influence on. When they say,
But you attribute this to Obedi Pele's influence? Maybe Dede himself.
no,
Dede grew up in this
no,
league.
he was
No,
16,
no,
17.
Paul, let me tell you, a lot of the Ghanaian parents abroad talk down on Ghana.
To their children.
Yes.
Of course.
They say, oh, we uko bomo
Upra, yeah, Juju.
Say. They talk really badly about Ghana. So when the kids grow, they have this mentality about Ghana. So a lot of the times, there's a German player I won't mention. He came to Ghana in June. Couple of years he's been coming. He was playing for the one of the German Bundesliga teams. When he comes with his parents.
Yeah.
The last time he came alone. He experienced Ghana.
Proper.
Only 3 months later, the guy is coming back. He's buying a house in East Lagos. Says he doesn't want to stay in
It's
Europe.
happening to the December thing.
Yes,
When the
30
children
December.
come to America, they say, but why are they on their phone?
Yes.
And Uber drivers are reporting, Dad, why did you say Ghana is bad?
Bad.
This is
This is-
great.
yes,
I love it. I
yes,
love it.
yes.
That's what is
A
happening.
lot of
It happens.
Ghanaian
A lot of
players,
African
we
parents
must,
play their
we
children.
must stop this. We
Starts
must
with the
stop
Oh, we
it.
can't stop it. How are we going to stop it?
No, we must stop it. You cannot talk down on your country.
We just have to show it. The way some of them come and realize that
Yes.
what they heard is not good. Let's show that.
Let them
Let's
feel
go
it
to the World
themselves,
Cup and
yeah.
win it. And,
Yes.
they'll be happy in America
Yeah.
Yes.
to call themselves Ghana.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
They wear
for-
the Ghana jersey.
So for me, that commitment test must come. And for Nketiah and Hudson Odoi, they are Ghanaians, they are children. We cannot send them away. But they must show commitment to the team. How?
Yes, how?
They should allow us to play the World Cup. And the 2027 AFCON qualifiers
Qualifiers.
is around the corner. They should show their commitment there. Then they can play at the 2030 World Cup.
No,
in
no.
Morocco.
Eddie will be 31 by the next World Cup.
Eh,
This is
but
the
that-
only World Cup.
he's still
This is
capable.
the only World Cup
He's still,
opportunity.
the AFCON is a prized competition.
Yes.
Play there
No,
first.
well, I mean, Mohamed Salah plays in the AFCON.
Yes.
But Paul,
Yes.
what's the
But
first
on this one, I want to hear you.
Kevin-Prince Boateng's first call. I don't think you need to regret that. The 2010 one. Ghana was the last option. We wanted him. He wanted.
Sorry, was Kevin out in 14?
no, he came for the 14 after.
But what happened? I'm talking about the Brazil one.
Yes,
The Brazil
he
one.
out.
Was he in part of the route?
He was, yes.
He and Sule
Yes.
Or he and Sule occasioned that
were the
route?
one.
Yes.
Yeah, the two
Yes.
players.
So
who
go
were
back
sent.
to your point. I just wanted to remember that.
I'll narrate a story.
Yes, we need to hear
Yes.
it. But
So the 2010, the point where we got Kevin-Prince Boateng was when he needed Ghana and Ghana needed him. We should never understate the impact he had in that team in South Africa. He's
Yes,
a great
absolutely.
player before playing for Ghana.
Absolutely.
He was a great player, full of indecisions and indiscipline. But we got him, and he needed Ghana for that surge that he got to Milan. Played his heart out and decided to visit Ghana after the 2010 World Cup and went back to Italy. And you remember that interview. It was in Italian and we got it translated. I think it took 3 weeks before the news got to Ghana that he said he visited Ghana and got disappointed. The streets were dark. The flight was horrible. The pitches were very bad, and he didn't think that he can survive here. And he doesn't want to do a 6-hour flight to Ghana to play, so he will wait and not decide to play for Ghana in any of the qualifiers. But then, a month after we qualified, he felt Ghanaian again. That was when I thought we had become fools when we decided to invite him back.
For the 14 World
For the
Cup.
14.
Yes.
The 2010 one was okay. Because he was a quality player then. We needed him. He showed at the World Cup. But after that interview and the lack of commitment he showed from 2010, between those times we played over 30 games. He never featured. Yes. When we qualified for the Brazil World Cup, he showed up again and we went up for him.
You know, and
When we were part of that
yes,
leadership.
Yes, and that will apply to the day-to-day. And this is...
The question is, why did you guys choose Kevin in 14?
I
Given your philosophy now.
perhaps it's the best person to answer that question would be Coach Kwesi Appiah.
Yeah.
Did you exert influence on him?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay.
No. But he will tell you today that he regrets the decision.
Yeah.
But this is one advice I'll give Otoado today. That there will be people, and I know that there were people from all sorts of places, people claiming to be experts, people claiming to know football, and the rest. Bring this person, and they'll do it from everywhere. People
to
who
put pressure on him.
To put pressure on the coach.
For many players.
Many. Oh, bring this player.
Are there some players we are now going to know about?
Hey, Ghanaians.
Oh, I see.
You here. Ghanaians. Oh, we got some player here. He used to play here. Go and bring him. They cause the problems in the team. And in
those
truth,
players who come in?
Those, the thing is that at that stage, Kevin was sharing positions with Christian Achu. And it was
on the field.
On the field.
You had to have either Kevin or Christian. For the World Cup in 14.
In 14.
Okay.
Achu was clearly playing better.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, in 14, Achu was better.
Achu was better.
But Kevin generally a better player than Achu?
No, at that time,
injuries
had taken
Achu
toll.
is faster, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Injuries had taken toll on
faster
Kevin. Committed and all of that. That was when.
So why did you bring him when Achu was there?
Nketiah will be the best person to answer that one. Okay. That was where the problem started. When we went to training and it was clear that Achu would start, that was where it started.
He was insulting the coach.
Openly insulting the coach.
He saw the lineup.
Foul language, yes. I won't be able to repeat it on TV.
During the World Cup?
Training.
No, at the restaurant.
It happened in the training and continued to the restaurant.
It's all the coach that what?
Vulgar language.
Vulgar. I won't be able to.
Who was the captain of the team?
The captain of the team was Asamajan.
And he didn't do anything about it?
Master.
I like the way both of you are responding to. You can't do anything about Kevin-Prince Boateng.
Oh, no. Master. So, please.
This 2014.
Yes.
John Mahama was president.
Yes.
Elvin Sefiri Ankara was a sports minister.
He was a sports
minister. Was he
not
in the camp with you?
He was in and out of the camp because he was also trying to bring money.
Zani, you emphasized that he was running away from the players.
Yeah, because of the money.
But they were demanding for their money.
He brought the phone that President Mahama wants to speak to you, and they told him that go and tell him that we won't speak until we see the money. He was running away from the team.
So how was Kevin so indisciplined in a World Cup? Why did you sack him from the camp?
He was sacked.
Oh,
he was sacked. Eventually sacked.
He was eventually sacked
when everything was lost.
But these are experiences the coaches must carry. And I'll tell Otoado this. Otto, please take a cue to what happened to Nketiah. If people come to you, oh, we've got an experienced player here. Go and bring him. No. Stay with the players you know that you can control. Don't go and bring any prima donnas who will come and disrupt your team. Look at players who are committed to Ghana, want to die for Ghana. Don't go and bring any prima donnas, please. When you were suffering during the qualifiers, nobody was listening. They were even angling for you to be sacked. Today that you have qualified and you are taking the team to the World Cup, they'll come, oh, we know this player, he's here, bring him here. And it was what they did to Nketiah, exerting pressure on him from all angles.
For Kevin-Prince Boateng's decision, Nketiah is very close friends with Kwabena Yeboah. And I remember Kwabena Yeboah admonishing him not to call Kelvin. Kwabena went publicly to say that he will be very disappointed. You know the relationship between Nketiah and Kwabena Yeboah. So if Kwabena goes public to say he will be disappointed in Kwesi if he invites Kevin-Prince Boateng. So when the incident happened in Brazil and Kwesi Appiah cried because of the insult, Kwabena Yeboah could not intervene at that point because he had regretted, Kwesi regretted, and if you read his book, Leaders Don't Have to Yell, one of the decisions that he regrets as of today is going against expert advice.
That don't bring Kevin-Prince
Boateng, because at that point he had nothing to lose.
But didn't he talk to the team? He didn't talk to his players, Sule Muntari, Asamoah Gyan.
No, Sule was best friends with Kevin, and so Sule wanted Kevin there.
Oh,
yeah, of course.
You see,
they were the Aluta leaders.
Yeah, I felt.
Where was Stephen Appiah in all of this conversation?
No, Stephen Appiah was not part.
He was not part of the team, but was he not there?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, I see.
Appiah was not part of the management. I think that time was.
But Abedi Pele doesn't join the Black Stars on these things.
I know Abedi Pele is a reserved person. He doesn't meddle so much.
Okay, I see.
Keeps to himself.
So, Saddick, do you think that, on account of everything we've said, Hudson Odoi and Nketiah, what should be the verdict?
I have a very rough opinion on this, starting from Kevin-Prince Boateng and Kwesi Appiah. You remember that Kwesi Appiah from Wimbledon? And Iñaki Williams.
Yeah.
You may invite enemies, But the point is that to play for Ghana, you must actually feel Ghanaian first. So when Iñaki said he doesn't feel Ghanaian and felt Ghanaian when we qualified for the World Cup? I thought that Kevin-Prince Boateng is repeating again.
Oh, Iñaki was with us in the World Cup.
Yes,
in Korea.
The
Qatar.
He was in Qatar.
But he played in AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. I saw him. I was there.
So it was after the World Cup.
So his first connection with us was World Cup.
It was the World Cup.
Oh, that's how we brought him in to help us for the World Cup.
Exactly. So he played in one or two.
But he didn't do well in the World Cup.
He didn't do well because there's the affinity is not there. To feel Ghanaian, look at Sibo.
No, but as for Iñaki, he did something terrible. If we didn't have Kudus,
yes,
that winning goal against Korea wouldn't have come. He should have scored the goal. No. And then he just did some big pound
He was all
and Kudus just had to save the situation. He was a negative. And then in Cote d'Ivoire in the AFCON, he gave that awful back pass. I mean, it was a disaster.
It feels odd to see him in the BlackStars team. And not because he's not too good. But the players can also repel sometimes when they feel that this guy is not deserving.
They won't say it.
They won't say it openly. So when they say they are not passing to Iñaki, sometimes they know that there is a player who has committed, felt. Look at Afenajan situation. Played against Osimhen and co. Held the BlackStars in front in those two nerve-wracking games in Kumasi and in Abuja. I was in Abuja, Sani, when I entered the stadium as a fan and a journalist. I thought that the stadium was coming down. In fact,
the atmosphere was massive.
The atmosphere was massive at Moshood Abiola. Take out Kinshasa Stadium, the Reverend Father Raphael Stadium, and Abuja. I think these are the two stadia that I have felt violent. Terrifying and violent.
Intimidating,
Then I saw a secondary school graduate in Afenajan holding the BlackStars fort in 2 games. And then at the end of the qualification stages, we brought somebody who didn't feel Ghanaian to all of us.
Afghanistan didn't go to the World Cup?
No.
He was dropped?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Paul.
For Iñaki?
Yes.
We cannot say he was substituted for him, but of course.
When you
but a local player?
No, he played in Italy.
He played in Italy.
You know, he was the...
But the one that they say he's going to be the next Asamoah Gyan?
Yes.
So what was the problem?
No, we should have brought Afenajan to the World Cup to probably understudy if we wanted to build him. So it killed his morale.
So he doesn't play for Ghana anymore?
He
he's
came
not been
recently.
Called, he's not been called very often, and his club career was not taken off
it's not
as
that
it
good.
should. Yeah.
But look at Semenyo, for instance.
Yes.
He's more successful than Nketiah.
Semenyo's father played for Oko United when
you have fill out.
When Patron
Sickins.
When Sickins was in charge of Oko United.
That's a long time.
Yes.
That's Alhaji Bello.
Yes.
Ibrahim Meriga.
Yes.
That's too old.
Yes.
No, right.
His father.
84, right?
Yes. In the 80s.
Anthony Eboa's
84 to 90.
Yes.
Yeah. His father played for Oko United. Imagine.
I see.
Yes. So he is somewhere, he's sitting somewhere around Alisa. He came for the match.
The man.
Huh? He has impressed on his son to play.
Because Semenyo has done well.
He's done
and he's been improving in his club side.
Exactly. Yeah. And when he comes, even if he doesn't score, you can see the commitment of the
He seems to have. He's always wanted to play for Ghana, even when he was in the League 2. I saw him in England in I think in 2017, and he was rising from the League 2.
Yeah.
He's always wanted to play for Ghana, and his family have, because he didn't go through the academy system like the typical junior national team exposure.
Yes. Oh, he didn't go to academy system in England.
Yes.
Not the typical junior national team of England. He was playing for some smaller clubs, but the prospect was there. So once he got the League 2 and the championship, he's always wanted to play for Ghana.
He's a striker.
He's a striker.
Yeah, of course, a playmaker and a striker.
That comes.
Yeah, he's sort of he has a
playmaker.
ability.
Yes. Playmaking abilities.
That brings us to this point that even with Nketiah and Hudson Odoi, I've got players in this team who are better than them.
I was coming to Guy Alsmith's question.
In truth, number one, are these players better than Mohamed Kudus? No.
No, but they're not the same type of player, so you have to.
They will share positions in some way, somehow.
Oh, but Eddie's a striker.
Eddie is a striker.
Yeah.
You know, Kudus can play as a striker too.
I've not seen that.
Oh, he's
I
played
have
as a
seen
false
that.
nine for Ajax in Champions League and
I
was
have
a
seen
top
that.
scorer.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
I've
The Messi type of 9.
The false nine,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I've seen that. And on the right hand side of where you were, parroting for him, for Eddie or Hudson to be, we've got embarrassing riches in that area.
Where?
On the right hand side.
Jordan.
Jordan, number one.
The wings is packed.
It's packed.
The wings
Ah,
is
There's
Jordan
Kamal
and
Din,
who?
Jordan, Kamal Din
Kamal Din.
Suleimana,
Fatau
and
Isaku.
Fatau Isaku, Ernest Liama,
Jose Pencil.
Jose Pencil.
Oh, we are strong on the flanks.
No.
Like that.
Seven.
It's
White
packed.
flanks.
Seven strong wingers.
Even,
That is the old
this
number
boy
7
at
and 11.
MLS,
7-11.
Osman Bukari.
Osman Bukari.
He can't even get in the team. The one that scored against Portugal and made that Cristiano Ronaldo celebration, he can't even get into the team.
His records with the Black Stars is quite incredible.
So technically, you think
technically.
that, but this is a tournament, death of squad.
Yes, depth of squad.
We already have it?
We have it. In those positions that they are.
Do we have a number 9? I saw somebody ask that on social media. Do we have a number
Look, Paul,
9?
if any of them had the stature and the pedigree of Kevin-Prince Boateng before 2010, I would have agreed because he fitted perfectly in that team. We needed a playmaker and he was brought in. At this point, I don't see any of Hudson Odoi whose career has taken a nosedive. And Nketiah, of course, is a goal poacher. But the point is, who in this team are they supremely
Well, you don't
better
answer
than?
my question.
I don't
My
want.
question is, do
Yes.
we have a number 9, an arrowhead?
We will have
like
an-
Nketiah. We don't have.
No, he's not the only arrowhead.
It's not the only.
I know,
arrowhead.
do
He's
we
not
have
the
one in
only
the Black
arrowhead
Stars?
Ghanaian.
Around the world.
Of course. There's around the world. There's a
Yes,
striker.
there's
There's
a
a striker called Andreas Tete. He's the leading scorer in the Greek top flight.
Yeah.
How many has he scored?
6 goals in 6
Oh,
matches.
no, but you can't compare the Greek top flight to Crystal Palace,
Master.
Arsenal.
Master, if he's committed to Ghana, let him do it. It's the.
But I
it's
saw
the-
that question. I think it's a relevant
Yes,
question.
it's a relevant question.
We don't seem to have a direct arrowhead number 9
If
as
we
part
have
of a
an-
team going to a World Cup tournament.
These are arguments to create space for him.
Yes.
We try to create
yeah,
a
but it's a legitimate question.
very
It's a
legitimate,
legitimate
but it is
question.
a team that is not in dire need of strikers because we've had
We
Can
Jordan.
you
can
ever
score.
say that?
We,
Can you
we
ever
can
say
we
that?
can score
We
from
can
all
score.
angles.
What is Jordan?
We've had Jordan
attacking
Ayew.
from the right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So it's like
he
an
attacks-
7.
Yes, he can. In fact, he can even play as an arrowhead.
In the
I think I've seen him play as an
Yes,
arrowhead in
yes.
England before.
in the entire FIFA World Cup qualification across the world, he has the highest goal contribution.
Yes.
Jordan.
Jordan, 14 goal contributions entirely. Not
7
Africa.
goals and
7
7
goals, 7 assists. In this World Cup qualification, if you want to create space, you can decide to get a position that typifies the player you want to bring in. You want an embodiment of a
What
player.
does Otto play? Is it a 4-4-2?
I think 4-3-3 generally, and
Or 3-3
sometimes
generally
5-4-1.
variates it depending on the.
So if it's
opponent.
4-3-3, who is a front 3 normally?
Jordan Ayew is there,
On the
Kudus
right.
is there, and he likes to
Oh,
play.
Kudus is in the front 3.
Yes, he likes to play Semenyo.
Yes.
So Kudus, Jordan, Semenyo are our last 3.
And when Iñaki is there, we know Tuado is also fond of
Yeah.
Iñaki.
Sometimes you bring him in.
we-
Okay, but if we are reverting that to a 4-4-2, who would be the 2?
Who would be
Kudus.
the 2 would be Kudus
And Jordan.
And Jordan. Yeah.
I think he plays.
Then we are not bad.
He plays Semenyo.
No, Semenyo and Jordan.
instead.
Semenyo and
Semenyo
Jordan.
and
Kudus
Jordan.
will drop
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Semenyo instead. And
We
Jordan.
are not bad.
We are not
No,
that
we
bad.
are not bad. We
But
are
we
not
need
bad.
the depth of squad.
We just have to be patient as Ghanaians. We just have to be patient. We should not expect that we'll go to the World Cup and win the World Cup.
Yeah.
Please, let's be patient. Let's be measured.
So if we
The
win,
squad
we should
had-
expect that what we'll go
No, the-
game after game.
Yes.
Okay.
The squad we had in the 2010 World Cup is not the same squad of today.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Could have won
Our
that.
squad will grow.
Even 14 was good.
No, 14 was better than 2010.
I agree with you. 14 was better than
The
2010.
difference is
I agree,
in,
I agree.
in coaching and tactical discipline.
No, the 14 was better. I think the 14 was a catastrophe of money. But otherwise,
Of course.
14 could have gone very
No,
far.
I think
Just look at the game with Germany
Control and management.
and see
like you
how
said.
Germany demolished Brazil
Yes.
at home.
No.
Brazil playing at home.
Have you seen the
And we
bench?
held them.
And look at
Have
how
you-
we held
the
them.
bench.
In fact, we nearly beat
Yeah,
them.
we really beat them.
The bench had quality than the 2010. Because the 2010 team was virtually under 20 players who were promoted.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't even have any belief in that team going into the World Cup until Milo.
No,
had-
2010 is South Africa.
South Africa.
That was a good team. That's Samoa Gyan.
no,
He means the bench.
The bench.
Oh, the
The
bench
bench.
of that team.
Yes.
The bench,
Ah, okay,
the
okay.
bench of the 2014 team had quality than 2010.
Oh, I get it.
2010 World Cup were under 2009 World Cup winning team who were promoted. Dominica Dia, Andrea Ayew, Jonathan Mensah,
Inkum. Was Andrea on the bench in South Africa?
No, he
when
played.
He started.
Oh, he was coming in and out.
He was starting.
He was starting.
Then who was coming for him?
He was benching Sule.
Oh, Sule was coming. Oh, but the game in which Sule scored, Sule started.
Yes.
Because
that was the quarterfinal game.
I think Andre was
cards.
Andre was ruled out in.
I see.
So we took a lot of them, the 20 boys, to the.
Those who had won the World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the.
Ajiman Bedu was in that team.
Yes. No, he was injured.
He was injured before the World Cup.
Okay.
Ajiman Bedu and Asian both were injured.
Michael.
Yes.
Also, Michael didn't play South Africa.
No, he missed South Africa.
I can't remember that.
But you can imagine that at that time we had a midfield trio.
Well, then that's what gave way to Kevin, I think.
Yes.
If Michael had been fit,
that's why he was
Kevin
perfectly
wouldn't have-
suited for the
Yeah,
2010 team because we were in need of Anthony Annan, who was missing.
Yes.
Oh, we lost Antoniana
We
for the
lost
game.
Anthony Annan, so we had 3 midfielders out of.
Then our team could have been better.
Oh, yes.
Without the injuries.
Oh,
it would have
yes,
been
without
much
the
better.
injuries.
Yes.
So this is why we have to pray against injuries. Those of our players, and I'm praying
But this is why you may have to
desperately.
take Eddie and Hudson Odoi.
No,
for injuries.
I'm praying desperately that our injured players get better, particularly Daniel Kofi.
He's a good player. Eh?
Oh my God!
What position?
Our
does he
best
play?
playmaker, actually.
Yes, our best
playmaker.
playmaker.
So that will
at the
release
moment.
Kudus to go forward
Yes,
a bit more. Yeah.
And then there's Miyama who's also injured. We've got a few others.
On the wings, we even took him out of the wingers.
Yes,
That's
we even took
9
Miyama
wingers.
out of 9 wingers. 9.